I was trying to upload a video to YouTube, and I was kind of feeling a little rushed, and it wasn't working. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't connecting and why it wasn't working. So I took a step back and kind of went, oh, fine, whatever. And I got back into it and realized I was uploading the wrong video. I would have spent 10 minutes of my life uploading the wrong thing if it had worked the first time. And so there is power in, even in moments of distress or frustration, to step back and ask yourself, what is really going on here? Even if all it is doing is teaching you patience, you still got something out of it not working. And I hope that that's what you take away from this class. Even if you don't get your goal, having that wall of stuff show up and show you what you're holding on to still helps you become a better person. It still gets you farther up your mountain than you were when you started. A lot of people think, well, if I can't reach my goal, what's even the point? The point is that you're not going for the goal for whatever, I can draw a star. You're not going for the goal for whatever the goal is. You have a desire for that goal because you want change in your life. You have a desire to reach ahead of yourself and walk across the room to get where you want to go because you want the benefits of what that will bring to your character. And so even if there are walls, or even if there are chasms, you working through that stuff, even if you stop right here and you get stuck there for a while, guess what? You still overcame that. You still changed and you still became more. And so that's why this is called winning through discouragement, is because it's not, you don't win when you're done, you win as you move forward. And so I love what my friend shared with me. Success is when opportunity meets preparation. Sometimes we think, well, if I can't make it, or if it's in God's hands, or it's in His timing, I'm not going to do it anymore. You prepare yourself for the opportunity by trying, by putting yourself out there, by facing your wall toe to toe every day and going, okay, what else is going to come up that I can work through? What other thing do I need to make smaller or codify or understand? Because once you get them smaller, once you write them down and understand them, then you can start removing them so you as a person are ready when the opportunity presents itself. You have the stamina, you have the capacity, you have the gratitude, and you have the joy to live life every day, not just when that elusive thing happens. And then it gets even more exciting when you win your preparation and all the stuff that you've done, and you've done your let go techniques, and you've done your empowerment techniques, and you've climbed your mountain, and you unburied yourself. You unburied yourself, and you climbed your mountain. You can't climb a mountain if you're buried. Just realize that. And remember that. You cannot climb a mountain if you're buried. So the first work you do when you hit your wall is to unbury yourself. It's going to be painful. Stuff's going to come up. But once you unbury yourself and dig out all the things that you've been telling yourself, negative stuff you've been telling yourself, then you can climb your mountain. And then you win against discouragement and through discouragement. Any questions?
Just a thought that came to me was, you have to keep trying. You've got to be persistent and persevere through.
Only 2% of people who make goals reach them. Because it goes back to the whole standardized testing in the beginning. If I do this and I do this, then I get this, right? If you do this and you do this, you learn stuff about yourself. So eventually you get over there. I like that thought. Any other thoughts, questions? Okay, then I just want to share 2 further opportunities for you guys to keep learning. I just completed and finalized editing and was uploading when I walked out the door. It's a 6-week course, and it's called Healing Your 3 Circles of Identity. Now, my purpose for creating this course is I want to help you unbury yourself. I found myself about a year ago not liking how I thought about other people very much, and realizing how that made me feel, and that did not put me in a very good place. And so in that realization, I went through 18 months of figuring out how to be okay and how to fulfill myself and fill my own cup, so that I was ready to be more willing to work with other people in filling theirs. And the stuff that came out of this course just makes me happy. So it's unlisted on YouTube. So it would be, if this is what you want, then I would just send you the link every week for 6 weeks. If, however, you want to go for like the super duper power boost version, I just send you all of them in one go. But I give you a week's worth of homework at the end of every segment, so you want the week to do the homework. But I'm really excited about that one.
And I can say I did purchase that, and it is fantastic, and it's just what I need right now. The timing couldn't have been better with things that I'm working on in my life with people, because that's my thing, being vulnerable with people, being vulnerable with classmates, because I'm the chairman of our class reunion. And there's always these feelings and thoughts about teenagers that you went to school with, and a lot of them are not real, but they've been real in my mind. So I've been working through a lot of this identity stuff and building a different identity that I want to be, that I want to have now, instead of back then.
Being the age you are, instead of the teenager for forever.
Absolutely. It's crazy stuff. Put ourselves in.
Thank you for sharing. And that brings up the monsters, the people. We put ourselves lower because we have these ideas of people, even though that's not the way they are now, and we're not the way that we are now, if we choose to consciously change and build the identity that we want. So this one I'm really excited about. I do also do individual one-on-one mentoring, and that's what the papers are on the back table that explain the different kinds of things that I teach you when I work with you one-on-one. The other thing, though, that I'm really excited about so the name of my company is Empowering Lower Lights. The name comes from the song Brightly Beams Our Father's Mercy. It is not a song solely to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I discovered. It is for all denominations, so it's a great pick. But at this same time where I was not liking myself very much, I also was not feeling very close to my higher power. I didn't change my behavior, I kept trying to be good, but he didn't seem to get any closer the madder I got. And I would run into people who would just be like, well, you just need to do this, or you just need to choose to feel this way, and I'm like, it's not working. And then I ran into some people who said, we'll meet you where you are. We'll just meet you where you are, we'll hold ground with you, and we'll figure it out as we go. And so the name of my course is called Training Lower Lights. I want to help people, because the lighthouse is Heavenly Father. He's up there and he's trying to guide ships to him. He's trying to get them off a stormy sea. But in the song, Brightly Beams Our Father's Mercy, there are also lightmen on the shore. And in order for most lighthouses to work, you have to line up the upper lighthouse and the lower light on the shore in order for the ship to actually come in. And so I want to train people how to be lightmen on the shore for people who feel like they can't get to God, that he is too far away, that he is nowhere nearby. We all need people who meet us halfway and help us find ourselves again as we get ready to climb our mountain. And so it's a 6-week course, and we will meet the second and fourth Saturday of every month. And in this class, it's 2 hours. The first hour and a half is sharing successes, and I teach techniques of how to meet people where they are and how to build yourself up so that you can be ready to meet them where you are. Because it can be hard in a good place to stay where you are. So I want to teach people how to stay where they are so they can meet people where they are. And then the last half hour is called a mastermind. And so we'll take turns. The class has five to six people in it. And every week we take turns bringing a question about what we're dealing with in our life. And you share it with the class, being vulnerable big time, but in vulnerability you have power. And so that person will share their question, and then we just go around the room. And everybody can share the things that are coming, intuition, inspiration, and we all learn together Because what I've discovered in the masterminds that I have been in is, generally if someone's facing it, it either just showed up in my life or it's going to show up in my life. And I want the smarts of the 5 other people in the room helping me figure it out because I'm too close to the situation and I don't see it. So this is what I'm creating. The courses will be starting in July. So please email me or message me and let me know if you'd be interested to reserve your spot. It's $50 for 6 weeks. So, and we'll also have a Facebook group to support each other in between the classes and kind of see where we're all at. So excited for training lower lights and healing your 3 circles identity. And if anybody has any questions about any of the other things I offer, I'll be in the back, or you can message me or comment below on the video. And it was a pleasure to have you all here. Thank you so much. Today has been awesome, and preparing for today has also been awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.